What's good? Good morning. What's today? Today Thursday? Oh snap! Never mind. It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Hump Day. I was the day off. Y'all know what it is. It's the Blunt Coffee Show. Yo, this morning I want to touch on something that is real personal to me, man. Hey, shout out to I can't think her name's Naomi, the tennis player who just came out letting everybody know, about her social anxiety and not being able to handle media. Uh, Marshawn Lynch has been speaking on it. People thought he was crazy. Summer Walker does it. Man, social anxiety is real. Uh, in the 40 years I've been on this earth, in the past 2 years, I finally came to grips with speaking out about having social anxiety. Um, it's not an easy thing to deal with at times because you want to be social. You don't want people thinking that you're being antisocial, but because of what you have going on mentally, at times it causes you to be very distant. Uh, if you are one of those people who is going through social anxiety, man, you need somebody to talk to. Yo, I'm going through it. I've been there. I've been living through it. I've got to that point to where I'm able to talk about it. Don't let nobody tell you that you're acting funny when they don't understand what's going on in the background. Sit down and explain it to them, educate them. People need to be educated about social anxiety, man. It's a mental issue going on out here. It'll cause you to lock yourself away and not want to deal with anybody. Um, you want to be social, but because of certain things, you can't go in that atmosphere. Um, Summer Walker, she has been one of those artists. She has canceled shows because of her social anxiety. Um, my crew that I hang around with, my people, they know there's certain triggers that if I feel uncomfortable, they watch my movements when it comes to my social anxiety and not being one to be in a large crowd. Um, it's not an easy thing to deal with, man. I'm not being no jokes. I'm being 100. That's why I stand behind. I think her name's Naomi, the tennis player. I'm gonna mess up her last name if I say it. And any of these artists and athletes that are coming forth, letting you know, hey, social anxiety is real, man. And these corporations and organizations need to understand, and these labels and stuff, there are going to be some people that they're not going to be media people. Um, it's not for them. They, when you get them on the field or in their atmosphere, they're going to excel. But there's a lot of people who were athletes, artists, um, doctors, lawyers. Just matter of fact, you may be at home with somebody and not realizing it because you think they act funny and not realizing that they may be going through social anxiety. They don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to, be out in a crowd. They don't like big crowds. And the pandemic for a lot of people with social anxiety, where a lot of people are like, oh man, I'm stuck in a house. For if you're dealing with social anxiety, that was lovely, man. Like you really didn't have to go interact that much. Um, but if you do know somebody who is going through social anxiety, no, be there for them. Be their support system, man. Social anxiety, literally. I love the people that surround me. I love my team. Um, they understand. They know. Some people don't. And now I'm at a point where I'm able and I'm not scared to let people know, yes, I deal with social anxiety. For a lot of people who don't know, one of the reasons I started smoking marijuana was to help me deal with social anxiety. It wasn't to be cool. It wasn't to be out there and be like, oh, I got the best, this, that, and the third. No, I don't like crowds. And so that helped me be able to be social and deal with things in a manner to where I can still have a decent life. Um, so if, like I said, man, don't talk about these athletes because the fact that they may not want to be They don't want to talk to you after their shows. It's not because they're being funny or they're being stuck up. You know the ones who are. Um, but it's just the fact of this is something that they've been dealing with. It's they just happen to be blessed with a talent. But social anxiety and speaking to people, that wasn't, they didn't look at it that way. They just wanted to do what they love doing. Especially with a lot of us artists and stuff. We just love music. Or athletes, they love playing sports. We don't a lot of stuff on the back end. That's why you don't see a lot of people doing interviews nowadays. It's very hard. Prince was one of them. He very rarely did interviews. Barbara Walters was one of the first ones to get an interview with Prince. Oprah was one of the second, because he was very standoffish and very closed about where he placed himself. And it was just dealing with making sure that you stay protected. That's also one of those signs of social anxiety. You want to make sure that you cover yourself. You're more guarded. You overthink a lot of things. Um, so I tell anybody, I'm at that point. Past 2 years, I've gotten better with being able to talk about it. It's a real thing. Social anxiety is real. Um, I think it's right there with PTSD. Um, they go about hand in hand because usually one will coincide with the other. And if you do have anybody in your circle that you possibly see that may be going through, talk to them. Or find somebody that you know has been through it to find out how to either help them through it or, get them to somebody they can talk to. Yo, if you got somebody who got social anxiety, hit my inbox if they want to talk to somebody. I deal with it every day. But this is the Blunt Coffee Show. Yeah, it's a little bit more deeper than normal. This topic is real sensitive to me. So I really wanted to discuss on it a little bit deeper than I normally do to, give it motivation out like I usually do. Um, but for everybody who has taken the time out for me to bless your Facebook page, I thank you. Hey, go out there today. It's the second day of the month, man. You still got time to make this refresh. Every day that you wake up is a day that you can change everything that happened the day before. So make sure you go out, motivate, get up. Hey, shake it off, Get you a good cup of coffee, get you a good run in, get some exercise. Find what is going to be your motivation of the day. Go motivate somebody else. I challenge you to make one person out of your household today smile. Not by doing nothing that's going to make them think that you're crazy, but do you understand when you make somebody smile, how contagious it is? It's almost like the pandemic. You got somebody smiling and laughing, and they walk by, somebody else possibly starts laughing and smiling because they don't even know. And now you have an epidemic of laughter and good energy going around the universe now. You want to help kill the dead energy and the bad energy? Start figuring out how to make yourself smile first. When you get up in the morning, motivate yourself. Everybody used to laugh at Cat Williams when he did his jokes and talk about, today's a tall day. I'm a little bit taller. Hey, get in there and be your biggest hype person. Hype woman, hype man. You yourself is the starter to whatever you want to get out of the day. You start your energy. And then it trickles down. Because when everybody see you happy, and no matter what's going on, those problems are only temporary. Those problems are levels to get you to another place. It's like playing Mario Brothers. You couldn't get to the queen before beating stage one or one or two or one or three before you even got to stage two. So even in the stage end, there's levels to this. So get prepared. Put your jacket on, get in the mud, put your boots on, and dig your way out of this. Only you change the circumstances that you're in. You make yourself better. And then everybody around you follows in. Yo, it's your boy Groovology. Like I said, man, coming up and by the end of this week, next week, so yeah, I will be broadcasting from a special. I'm happy. I don't want to tell it yet. I'll just say this. I'm going on a trip and I'm gonna have fun because I ain't never been there, and so I'm gonna be doing special uh segments of Blessed Coffee. Yo, I love every one of y'all, man. Everybody who's watching, all people who took the time, I love y'all, man. I just want to see everybody do good. You know, it is what it is. Peace. It's your boy Groovology. Shout out, Blunts and Coffee. Enjoy the rest of your day.